Buddhism is one of the world's oldest religions. This stone relief from ancient Gandhara, which was located in present-day Pakistan and Afghanistan, is an example of Buddhist art that dates to the 2nd century CE. The relief depicts the historical Buddha, or the founder of Buddhism, Siddhartha Gautama, seated on a throne, surrounded by animals and people, some of them armed with swords, sticks, boulders, and other weapons. The scene represents an important moment in the Buddha's life, his defeat of Mara and attainment of Nirvana. But who is Mara, and what is Nirvana? In Buddhism, Nirvana, or enlightenment, is a state of profound understanding of the true reality of things. Siddhartha Gautama achieved Nirvana and became the Buddha after meditating for 49 days under a Bodhi tree at Bodh Gaya in India. During this long period of meditation, he was tempted by a demon called Mara, an embodiment of death, greed, and desire, who is also known as the Lord of the Senses. Mara wanted to obstruct the Buddha's quest for enlightenment by tempting him and distracting him during his meditation. The stone relief from Gandhara depicts Mara's army, his defeat, and the Buddha's enlightenment. To present the story of the Buddha's enlightenment and defeat of Mara in a clear way, the artist chose to stack one figure on top of the other around the Buddha for maximum comprehension. Buddha is the largest figure in the scene to indicate he is the main character, but Mara appears too. To the right of the seated Buddha, a man wearing a tunic and a turban draws a dagger from a sheath at his waist, as if preparing to stab the Buddha. Some believe this figure represents Mara personified or in human form. The surrounding figures represent Mara's army, which he summoned to distract the Buddha from his path. Notice how his army consists of both humans and animals. On the right side, a monkey rides a horse, while human figures wield boulders, sticks, and other objects to hurl at the Buddha's head. A camel, an elephant, and a dog are also present in the chaos. On the left, we see a similar scene. At the bottom, a man wearing a turban and a tunic, similar to the man to the Buddha's right, raises his hand up as if to strike. A bearded man stacked above him holds a poisonous snake. A monkey and a boar wield swords. Another man has a rope, and yet another a cane. Above them, a man holds a pitchfork in a diagonal striking motion. Mara's army looks formidable, as if they'll certainly overcome the Buddha. But there are two visual clues that the Buddha eventually conquered Mara's army. First, in the rectangle on the Buddha's throne, two soldiers, identified by their armor, tumble over each other. They symbolize the defeat of Mara's army. Next, look to the lower left-hand corner at the seated man with his head lowered into his upraised hand. He symbolizes Mara, frustrated in defeat. After the Buddha defeated Mara and his army, he lowered his right hand and pointed to the earth. We see this in the Gandharan relief. The Buddha makes a symbolic hand gesture called a mudra, referencing the moment he touched the earth to bear witness to his attainment of Nirvana. This relief originally decorated a monumental stupa. A stupa is a reliquary mound or an architectural monument that contains a sacred relic in Buddhism. A relic is a special religious object like a pinky bone of a religious leader or something special they owned or touched. Stupa reliefs like this one were didactic, meaning they were used to teach followers about the Buddhist religion, especially the life of the Buddha Shakyamuni.